So much for equality, eh? Guess who Sarge makes do the breakfast round every morning?
I'm not hungry.
I know, but I'll leave it here just in case, eh?
Yeah?
I'm hungry.
Well, you hardly ate out yesterday.
Morning.
Morning, Mum.
You all right, love?
Oh, aye. Top of the world, mate.
Tina wants to go to court for Gail's bail thingy.
Are you sure that's a good idea, love? I mean, you've had so much to deal with over the last few days.
Damn right I'm going. Make sure they don't let that murdering witch back on the streets.
Well, why don't I come with you?
What for?
Support. It's all I've got to offer, but you're welcome to it.
I'd like that.
Hey, come here.
The thing is, I really liked her.
Oh, shoes off the table, please. It's unlucky.
Bit late for that.
Well, we're going to need all the luck we can get if we're going to get your mum home today.
Yeah, of course she'll come home. What? This is my mum we're talking about, not Rose West. Besides, she didn't even do it.
Yeah, we know that, but they don't.
Oh, and what are you, the big expert now?
Yeah, I'm just being realistic. It's a murder charge. I mean, bail's pretty unlikely.
Oh, hark at rum, Paul. Back home 5 minutes and he's already giving us the wisdom of his extensive legal knowledge.
So what do you reckon? The judge is just going to say, yeah, sure, go home, no worries. Just make sure you don't murder anyone else.
This isn't helping you know enough, but...
Grant, he's the one that's not helping.
I don't know why we're deluding ourselves.
I said enough, right? Look, none of us know what's going to happen. So all we can do is go into that courtroom today and show your mum that we're behind her. Now, I don't want any arguments. And for once, we're going to act as a family and go in there shoulder to shoulder. Right?
Mrs. McIntyre, as you know, I'll be representing you at the Magistrates' Court today.
When will I be able to go home?
That's what today's hearing is for. But I must warn you, as this is a murder charge.
I didn't murder Joe. I loved him.
I know how upsetting this must be. I just need you to be prepared.
Hey, Dad. No, this afternoon I've got to go to the house first and get some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you and all. To coming home. Yeah. See you in a bit.
You don't have to escort me back to work, you daft thing.
I don't want to risk you getting mugged for your eclairs.
And I'll have your guts for garters leaving her on her own.
Oh, easily bribed with a curly-whirly, that one.
How long's this good mood of yours gonna last?
Hey, why shouldn't I be in a good mood? Got the girl of my dreams. Back teaching soon.
You're getting a good look.
Just get in.
Come on, mate. Let's go, mate.
In there.
Done that.
She seems well enough, Sally, but I should have been here for her.
I don't suppose there's much you could have done.
I would have been here for her.
You, given any thought to what you're going to be doing now you're back?
Not really, no. I mean, Emily suggested that I work with her in the charity shop, but I don't know. Voluntary work? I mean, it seems like a contradiction in terms, doesn't it?
When I was a girl, my mother used to insist that I do my bit voluntary-wise. You've got to give something back, Mary.
What did you do?
Sang in an old folks' home.
Oh, you were in a choir?
No, just me, flying solo. Other teenage girls were out having fun of a Saturday night. But not me. I was too busy facing a pack of rowdy pensioners. Still, never did me any harm.
Oh, so I wonder what we've got here.
If it's out mucky, open it in the back.
It won't be.
Oh, aye. Wasn't born yesterday.
No, I can see that.
Oh, it is from Frida. Emily must have told her, you know, I'd lost the original. How thoughtful. It didn't know it's Frida and me winning, you know, that competition. Isn't that thoughtful?
Ever so thoughtful.
You made a good team, you two.
Are you Gail McIntyre?
Yes.
And do you live at 8 Coronation Street, Weatherfield?
Yes.
Gail McIntyre, you are charged with murder. That is a charge that has to be dealt with at the Crown Court. This case is referred to Weatherfield Crown Court to be heard on the 6th of July. Is there an application for bail?
There is, sir.
Mrs. McIntyre was on the point of leaving the jurisdiction. A trip to Italy, in fact. The gravity of the charge is, of course, clear, but there is also the DNA evidence.
What's going on?
Nothing. Oh, you worried Tyrone might see us?
He was on a call out. Have you decided what you're going to do yet? About the baby?
You've made it perfectly clear that you want nothing to do with me or the baby. Which means it's none of your business anymore, is it?
Furthermore, my client is of exemplary character, with no previous convictions. She has a large and supportive family here in Weatherfield, and I believe she poses no flight risk.
No flight risk? She was on her way to Italy.
Due to the seriousness of the charge, bail is denied.
Well, so she's got to stay banged up then until July. They can't do that!
Take her away.
No! No! Please!
Look, she had nothing to do with it. It was all him. He was off his head.
Liar!
Well, do you know what a nutcase he was, Tina? Tell her!
You shut your filthy mouth.
Tina, come on.
Usher.
What the hell are you doing in here?
I don't want a fuss. I'm leaving.
I thought you already had.
Oh, I need the bog.
Upstairs, first on the left.
I mean, I'm leaving permanent. I'm going to my dad's.
Oh, good riddance. The heartbreak you've caused to my poor lad.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll call a cab and then I'll be out your hair.
And hey, what's in there? Hey.
My clothes and that.
And all our Tyrone's worldlies too, I bet.
Oh, don't judge everyone by your own standards, eh?
Well, we'll see what our Tyrone's got to say about this, shall we?
No, Jackie, please don't. I don't want a big scene. Claire, it's Molly. I need a cab from me and Ty's. As soon as you can, it's urgent.
You know, seeing her in the dock looking so terrified while Audrey and the kids are in bits at the back, it was just awful.
Poor girl.
Well, nothing will make me believe she did it. I mean, she'd have trouble cooking a fish with the head still on, let alone kill somebody. Police have obviously got it all wrong.
Oh, that won't surprise me. I mean, look at all that stuff with Becky and the drugs.
At first she was like, oh, you'll need looking after, son. But it's more like me looking after her. Not to mention all the subs I've given her. I say subs, like I'll ever see him again. Hello? May as well be talking to myself.
Sorry, mate. Not on my mind.
Here you are. I've been up the garage and all the way down here.
It's like a 30-second walk.
Not in these ears, it's not. Quick, lad. It's Molly. She's robbing the house.
It's all right, love. You can leave your wedding ring on.
You can't just go. Not like this.
Check her suitcases, lad. They'll be full of your valuables.
Will you just keep out of this? Anyway, I've not even got any valuables. Can we just talk things through?
Well, I've called a cab. It'll be here in a minute.
Hey, there's those cufflinks that your gran got you for your 21st. She might have them.
Will you just shut up?
I'm just looking after your interests.
I'd give that 10 minutes if I were you.
Who the hell are you?
Martin. He's with me.
It's, Jeff, actually.
Right. That's it. I want you out.
Me?
Yes.
Look what you've done now. You're always coming between me and my boy, you.
Oh, think what you like, Jackie. I couldn't care less.
Ah, you cheeky little mate. Took man out of me. I'm your mother.
Get out. Right. Hey, come here.
Oh, you can't come in me bag.
I'm having my door key back. Yeah, mate. Here's 20. Take her wherever she wants to go.
She'll break your heart, I don't. Mark my word.
Bye, Mum.
Where am I gonna go?
Wow.
Yeah. I should have done that years ago.
Ty, listen.
Sorry, I've had to give you your cab.
Do you mind if I just sit for a sec?
No, of course not. Hey, you look exhausted. Look, this place is still half yours. Let me run you a nice bath, eh? There'll be some smellies upstairs, if my mum's not used them all.
That sounds nice.
And then we can have a chat if you want. And if you don't want, I'll take you to your dad's myself.
Truth will come out in the trial.
Yeah, of course it will. I mean, the whole thing's a farce.
But you lie.
What about David? I mean, I know technically he's an adult, but Gail does everything for him. Cooking, cleaning, washing.
It's about time he stood on his own 2 feet, isn't it?
What? You mean he should live in this house alone?
It's not Macaulay Culkin.
Nick, your mum would be worried about him day and night. No, I suppose I'll have to move in. Though living with David doesn't exactly fill me with a warm glow.
Do you want me to hang that out for you?
For her? It's your washing.
Look, in it time you went off back to Nottingham. No, it's been grand having you round and all that.
David, just shut up.
I didn't want to say anything because of everything that's going on. But I bought into Underworld.
You are?
I'm going to be running it with Carla. So maybe it is best around if I moved in here.
Best for who?
Oh, Nick, yes, that is a wonderful idea. Oh, your mum will be so pleased. Thank you. Mwah, thank you.
Is Norris here?
No, love.
Oh, he can't still be at the doctor's. It was only to double check a hairless patch on his shoulder. Completely painless and silky smooth. We joked it resembled a map of Peru. I've said too much.
Would you like a drink, love?
Gin and apple juice, please.
And another one for me, Liz.
That's very kind, Rita.
No, my pleasure. How are you finding it working with Norris? Oh, and it's nice chatting to you as well.
Norris, you've got to see this. Holiday magazine from last month. I was having a frothy coffee in town, and I found this stuffed down the back of an ottoman covered in nutmeg.
All right, calm down, Mary. Let's just get a drink first.
But there isn't time. It's a Bronte-themed competition that's screaming Norris and Mary. Which contemporary public figure do you see as a modern-day Heathcliff, and why?
Evening, Norris.
Evening, Rita.
The entry line closes at midnight tonight. It's time for the Team Supreme to get back in the harness. Emily won't mind if we commandeer a front room, will she, for the evening?
No, I wouldn't imagine so, no.
One gin and apple juice.
I want this one, Norris. I want it so bad I can taste it.
Well, shall we just have a drink first and then...
There's sherry at Emily's.
The lot gale up, and there's nutters like that roaming loose.
I was getting changed after my bath and I think I must have dropped off on the bed.
Yeah, I guessed as much. Well, you must have been tired.
Yeah, not been sleeping great. I best get off.
Look, I've done some tea and I've got some wine.
You really didn't have to do that.
Just fancied a bit of tea with my wife, that's all. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Ty, I don't...
If you're going, we might as well have one last meal together, eh? Please, just sit down.
I am starving, actually.
You know I've never stopped loving you.
Please don't make me feel any worse than I already do.
But it's the truth, plain and simple. And it's a bit late for anything else, if you ask me. I'd do anything for us to get back on track. You've got to know that.
It's just... everything's so complicated.
But it doesn't have to be. Stay tonight. I'll stay in Jack's room. We can just have some tea. We don't have to talk about anything if you don't want. Please, let's just spend the evening together. Mol, don't cry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm here for you, babe. I'll always be here for you.
You're on your own for the time being. Can't guarantee it'll stay that way. Try and get some sleep. If you can.
And to get the Corrie theme tune as your phone's ringtone, simply go to itv.com/mobile. It looks like it's back to square one for lack of evidence in the bill next tonight. And it's Here Comes the Bride, all dressed in, well, you can see for yourselves over on ITV2 what Katie did next is starting over there.